Carrie O'Toole. I am the founder of Carrie O'Toole Ministries. I speak at several different adoption conferences each year, and I absolutely love navigating RAD. And the reason is because at all of the other adoption conferences, you know, our hope is that most families do well, and that's fantastic if most families are doing well. And so at a lot of the adoption conferences, it's helping people with some of the smaller things and sometimes some of the bigger issues, but there's still families at those adoption conferences who feel like this isn't enough. That we're not getting the RAD specific, we're not getting the what if our family is totally traumatized, we're not getting that help. If you have a child with RAD, you need to go to the Navigating RAD conference. We put this together because it didn't exist. So there's nowhere else you can go. There's nothing else you can do. You will be trying to reinvent the wheel everywhere you go. Most therapists don't understand. Most psychiatrists don't understand. I mean, it's fantastic. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And we found out this year there were people who came from other countries that showed up because they heard about this. And there's nothing like this in the US, but there's nothing like this anywhere in the world. And so I don't know why you would not come. The other thing I would say, like sometimes, first of all, this doesn't even cost that much, but I remember a season where we were spending more on therapy for our kids than our mortgage, and like for 2 years straight, and it was ridiculous. So I know when you don't have the funds, I understand how hard it is when you're putting everything into that child financially, and it's hard to find somebody to care for the other kids. I get it. You have to start now, and I mean, raise funds if you have to. Do whatever you have to get here, because that's part of the problem, is that everything goes into that one child and nothing comes back into you. And if you're not okay, they're not okay. You don't understand sometimes how much this is impacting your marriage or your other children. And we help you with that here. This could put your entire family back on track. It may not be the answer that you were hoping for. It may not be the direction you thought you were going. There might be something out there, though, that you've never considered or never wanted to consider. But this conference has all the tools, all the resources, all the best people in the field, and there's nowhere else you can get this. This is not a forum or an experience that you can duplicate virtually. And the reason is, I mean, it's the interactions. There's people at your table, and so you're talking to them, and for maybe the first time ever, you don't feel like you're totally alone. And you may think, well, I just want the information. This conference is not just about the information. There's tons of amazing information, but I mean, just go to YouTube and watch some of our videos. You could get some of that, and it's free. So go ahead and do that. We would really encourage you to do that. But that's not what this conference is. This conference is an experience that's going to take you from point A to point B and help you have the courage, help you find the tools and the professionals and the other people and the support. We have 3 coaches within our ministry where we work with adoptive families who are really struggling. We kind of take the people that are really in a tough place and don't know what to do, and maybe don't even know if they can continue parenting. And all 3 of us have been through this situation as well. So we work with families who recognize that they have been traumatized through parenting their traumatized children. And we guide them through their own grief and trauma journey to help bring them into healing and wholeness again.